What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Now, y'all may be wondering why we're in the MyPlayer lab. I just want y'all to make the build exactly how I'm showing it here, just in case, like, maybe, like, how big your guy is or how, like, long his arms are may affect how the tattoos look, because it's going to make sense later, because I'm just going to be making sure y'all know everything just by the numbers themselves in the grid. So, just make the video, or just make your build exactly how I'm making it. It doesn't matter anyway because tattoos transfer, so these tattoos will be on all your players. So I'm just putting random stuff in. Like, I'm not even really making a build. See, I'm just putting a random pie chart on, not even really upgrading him. All you have to pay attention is this right here. You have to make him compact. Make sure he's compact, 6'5", minimum weight, and normal wingspan. So that's all you got to do. Now, post-com over. Let's get right into the video. Skrr. Yo, so now we're in the tattoo shop. So I'm gonna show y'all the tattoos you need to buy to get everything situated. So I want to go to letters and numbers, scroll down 4 times till you get to here, and grab these big M's. Yeah, right here. This covers up the most space so you can fill everything in at the lowest cost. I'd buy around, it doesn't matter how many you buy, I'll just buy 30. And then go right above that, go right here and get these number ones. It doesn't matter how much you buy, as I say. However much you're picking, that's not determining how much you get. And just a word of mine for y'all to keep in. If you're gonna, because obviously you're not just gonna have the compression shirt like tattoo. You're gonna want to put like extra stuff on. These are only going to take about like 16 tattoos, but your limit to tattoos, I believe, is 100 or 99. So just keep that in mind when you're making your guy tatted up. So first you want to do is get this number 1, and you're going to want to place it down. I'm going to look at the measurement on my video, so I'm going to cut this part out real quick. Alright, so if you look at the grids on the left side of the screen, you see the move grid. You're going to want to put the X to 0.39 and the Y to 0.54. And below the move grid is the scale grid. Just put that to the biggest size, which is 1:1. And just try to balance it around right here, so then you see the part where they're like about to connect that. And then grab another one. And let me find out what the measurement for this is. Alright, so I just figured out that you're going to need actually 3 number ones. So for this second number one, you're going to put the move grid to 0.72 on the X, 0.56 on the Y, and of course scale it to its biggest size, and it'll look about something like this. So now we're going to get our third number one, and I'm going to do this part live for y'all. So gonna want to get this third number one and just get it just perfectly lined up. Now the problem with this game is they don't give you like any tattoo that's straight enough for it to like connect perfectly. So unfortunately there's gonna be parts that like stick out a little bit. Well, just one part, because that is as straight as you can get it right there. Boom. But as you can see, there's this like one little part right there, as you can see it in the middle. That is not noticeable in game, which is when people are gonna start looking at your tattoos. But if that really bugs you enough, I'm sorry, that's just your fault, cause there's just nothing you can do about it. There's nothing that could get a perfect straight line, because everything has that little point, and that's the only way it can connect to. So if y'all can find a solution to that, let me know in the comments, and let others know in the comments. I'll pin your comment. But as far as what I know, that is a straight line. That is the straightest line you could get, bro. And that's really the hardest part about it. Now all you have to do is get the M's and fill it out. So let me just zoom past this part. So as you guys can see, this looks exactly like a compression sleeve or a compression shirt that you would wear just in a MYCAREER game, or we used to be able to wear in 2K17. So the problem with this just tattoo in general is, as you can see, if you were to wear it with the jersey, because the main reason why people do this is so they can wear jerseys, is so it looks like an actual compression shirt. But right now it does not look anything like a compression shirt. It literally looks just like a black piece of skin sitting on your arm. So the way to fix that is hit SS1. It's this late in the year. If you're not an SS1, maybe you don't got the time or something, but bruh, like, come on, you just have to hit SS1, because you need to be able to color your whole entire, like, this general area right over here. I'm not an SS1 on this account, but you want to color like the torso and the back enough so it can look like an actual like shirt that you're wearing under a jersey, because if you don't do that, then this is gonna look like this, and this looks retarded. So if you want it to look like this, then so be it. But yeah, that's how it's looking right here, and I'm gonna show y'all that this was the closest thing I was able to get it to, and how this is like the perfect way to do it. So as you can see, the total comes up to 2,200 VC, and as you can see, bro, I was low on VC. So if you copy this on both arms, it's gonna total you 4,400 VC, and it's only gonna use 11 or 22 tattoos. So not bad right there, not bad. 12 tattoos, not too bad. 12 tattoos at 100, and most people don't use 100, so you know, you got a lot of extra room to spare for. Now I'm gonna go over to my other account right after I show y'all this like example of how good I did it, but I'm gonna go over to my other account and show y'all like what a finished product would look like. So let me just show y'all the clothing parts. Okay, so here we are on the clothing part. So as you can see, wearing a t-shirt, nothing detectable, you can't even see it, and that's one of the pluses with this tattoo. You could wear shirts and you could wear jerseys like this. Now I know what y'all thinking, there's a little bump on like right here, the side I'm facing right here, there's like a little bump that the shirt, it kind of pokes out of the shirt. The solution to that is just getting a tattoo sleeve and just putting it right over. And I believe there's a spot I messed up at the top of my shoulder where it's not like colored black. Just color that in yourself. I didn't even really show y'all how to color it in, but just like make sure everything is covered fully. That was just a mistake on my bad and my part, but that I don't really need to show y'all really how to do that. You just have to color that part and just make sure to do that, and put a tattoo sleeve a little bit over. I'll show y'all an example right here. So what you're gonna want to do, I just got random sleeve. You're just gonna want to largen out the sleeve as much as you can. This is unfortunately as big as you could go, and then just cover it up just a little bit. See that where that little bump was? Just push it up a little bit. Boom. It'll look normal when you're wearing a normal shirt, and basically you're pretty much just layering it over. This is pretty much exactly what I did on my other build. So, and look, you could even, I never even noticed this until now, you could cover up where that bump was. Perfect. So now it's just a straight line now. So just cover that up. I'm not even gonna spend this because, you know, I don't got VC on this account, but look at that right there. Boom. Look at that, y'all. That's not even perfectly straight, but y'all can straighten that out yourself. Boom. Compression shirt achieved. So now I'm gonna show y'all how the finished product would look if you were over in SS1 and you got the tattoos all together straightened up. Alright, y'all, so this is the finished product. I see that there's parts where I didn't really fill it in enough. I'm gonna fix that a little bit, but this is roughly what you're gonna get. This is about roughly what it's gonna look like. As you can see, there's parts of my shoulder that's not really colored in, and you know, that part isn't really colored in. That's just all user error. If y'all want to get that done, then you guys could get it down perfect, but I didn't really get it down perfect. I know that's a bad example, but I basically showed y'all how to at least just get it colored in and just get it all straightened out. But feel me, that's what it looks like. I'm able to put a shirt on and everything, but that right there is the video. And yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'm out this thing, y'all. Peace.